In an African family, here's 3 things you need to know. Number 1, you have the skills to start that business. You've been caretaking since you were 5 and running whole families and multitasking, and you have the skills and abilities to start whatever business you want or to perform as a high achiever anywhere that you want to. Number 2, your crippling self-doubt comes from not tracking and celebrating your achievements and your performance. Something I've noticed as an African sibling myself, we achieve so much, so natural to us, that we don't clock it and you don't measure achievements, then you don't recognize the skills that it took. So the next time you go to tackle a new big project, you're like, oh my God, how am I going to accomplish this? When really you've accomplished 45 things that are very similar. So it's extremely important to actually sit with your achievements, celebrate them, be super proud of them, and look at how what you are going to achieve next matches something you've already achieved before. Game changer. 3, not everyone in the world is your responsibility. Not everybody under your age is your child. I get it that you were parentified really early, but you're still not everybody's mother. You're still not responsible for everybody, and it's really safe to let go of the requirement of being responsible for everyone around you. The energy that it takes to be responsible for everyone's emotions takes away from your energy of focusing on yourself. Be so selfish. Be so selfish. Be so focused on only your emotions, because Africanness adds to it. When we're in a society that isn't centered around how African families and homes are raised, you are going to be the one that carries the burden for everyone if you do not learn how to be selfish. Our culture is naturally a very giving culture. We're naturally very communal. And we live in a society in this Western culture that is not that way. This is not a place where people give and give and give to others. In fact, if you are an African American or an African woman who gives and gives and gives to others, people will give you more labor and you will be compensated much less. You will be stressed out and you will not maximize on the success and achievements and returns that you deserve. You'll get less and less credit instead of getting more. That's just how the society that we live in works. And even in our African family systems, we do the most and we're the least appreciated anyways. So it's very important to learn to be selfish. Optimize your life and your happiness to 100% before you give a morsel of attention to anyone else. I promise you, when you go on this journey, you will not become a bad person. You will not lose your connection with your siblings or your family. They're going to become healthier connections. You're going to elevate everyone around you just by pouring into yourself. So do that. I'm 100% certain that you're not making enough money because you're so used to being unrecognized. I guarantee you are working too hard at your job. I guarantee you that you are underpaid. Does not matter how much money you are making, you are underpaid. A lot of us are underpaid, and the reason why is because we're not used to receiving recognition. We're not used to receiving praise. We're not used to hearing, wow, that was an outstanding job. We'd like to increase your compensation to match your performance, which is outstanding. When your barometer for yourself is always to be outstanding, you will go and be outstanding in an environment that's going to pay you average and then constantly stay that way. So you're going to actually burn yourself out faster instead of becoming more efficient. Selfishness plays such a big part because if you don't focus on your energy, you have to understand that our backgrounds basically made you a high-performing machine. If you do not understand your energy and invest your talents into yourself and invest your energy into calming yourself, relaxing yourself, resting, playing, increasing the pleasure in your life, you're going to burn out. You're naturally the type of person who is already going to be relaxing and accomplishing 3, 4, 5 things quickly, naturally, just easily. You'll be sitting there on the couch, watching a movie or doing whatever and sending 6 very important emails, signing up for, very important things, doing your tax return. It's very normal to not realize how productive you naturally are. So give yourself credit for those things. Pour attention into yourself. And yes, it's okay to rest. And also stop with the